All right, welcome back, apprentices. Today, we're going to add a serious power tool to your marketing toolkit. We're talking about how to find your company's hidden superpowers and then use them to absolutely crush it.
Okay, let's kick things off with something we've all experienced. That classic marketing nightmare. You see this amazing ad, right? It promises you the world. You get totally hyped, you run out and buy the thing, and womp womp. It's a massive letdown. You know the feeling, right?
So what's going on there? Well, the root of the problem is this giant disconnect. It's basically when the marketing team is out there writing checks that the rest of the company just can't cash. The big, shiny promises aren't actually anchored in what the business is truly great at doing.
But the good news is there's a way to avoid this kind of marketing disaster. There's a secret weapon that all the top strategists use to make sure their marketing is built on a rock-solid foundation. And it all starts by looking inside the company first.
And this, my friends, is it. It's called the VRIO framework. VRIO. Seriously, think of it like a pair of X-ray goggles. It helps you look deep inside your company's resources and figure out what truly makes it special. Okay, so let's break this down. First up, we've got V for valuable. The question you have to ask is super simple. Does this thing, whether it's your brand, your fancy tech, your amazing team, does it actually help you win? Does it help you crush opportunities or fight off threats? For you as a marketer, this is filter number one. Because if a feature isn't valuable to your customer, it's just noise. And promoting noise, total waste of your budget.
Next up is R for rare. And this is where we got to get brutally honest with ourselves. Is your so-called unique advantage actually unique? I mean, that office ping pong table is cool and all, but if every other company has one, it's not an advantage, is it? And why does this matter so much for marketing? Well, if you're just shouting about something that's valuable but super common, you're just going to end up in a race to the bottom on price. To really stand out, you've got to have something that's actually different.
Then we have I for inimitable. This is a fancy word that just means it's super hard or super expensive for your rivals to copy. You know, like a secret family recipe or a company culture that's just impossible to replicate. For a marketer, this is your brand's fortress. It's the moat around your castle. An inimitable advantage means you can build a long-term story that your competitors can't just copy and paste next month.
And finally, the O stands for organized, and this one is huge. Look, you can have the most incredible resource in the world, but if your company isn't actually set up to use it, it's like having a Ferrari in the garage with no keys. It's just a very expensive, very shiny paperweight. For you, this is the ultimate reality check, because a brilliant campaign about world-class customer service is gonna backfire, like spectacularly, if the team that's supposed to deliver it is a total mess.
So, here's the magic. When you find something, a resource, a skill, whatever, that ticks all four of those boxes, valuable, rare, inimitable, and you're organized to use it. Bingo! That's when you've hit the jackpot. You've found a real, sustainable competitive advantage. That's your long-term marketing superpower.
Okay, that's enough theory. Theory is great, but let's see how this whole VRIO thing actually looks out in the wild. We're going to check out a couple of brands you definitely know. Brands that have absolutely mastered using their secret weapons.
First up, let's talk about Dyson. You know, the king of those super cool, super expensive vacuums and fans. We've all seen the ads. But what's the real superpower driving that marketing?
Well, for Dyson, it's all about their relentless engineering innovation, and it is a perfect VRIO example. Is it valuable? Absolutely. It solves real problems for customers, like vacuums that don't lose suction. Is it rare? You bet. They have over 4,000 patents locking down their tech. Inimitable? Yep, that deep, obsessive R&D culture is incredibly hard to copy. And are they organized? 100%. Their entire marketing message is built around tech and performance, which is exactly why they can charge a premium price and get away with it.
Okay, now let's do a complete 180. A totally different vibe, but an equally powerful example. Lush Cosmetics. So, what's Lush's superpower? It's that old ethical, handmade ethos, right? Let's check the boxes. Valuable? For sure. To a growing number of customers who really care about this stuff. Rare? Definitely. Their unique supply chain and activist culture, you don't see that everywhere. Inimitable? This is the big one. That authenticity is nearly impossible for some giant faceless corporation to fake. And organized, the entire business is built around it, from how they buy ingredients to how they design their stores. See, for Lush, the process is the marketing.
Okay, so we've seen what happens when everything is aligned and working beautifully. But what happens when that alignment between what you promise and what you can actually do completely breaks down? Oh boy, it can get messy.
And this brings us to a legendary, almost unbelievable, cautionary tale. I mean, just imagine for a second, you're a world-famous chicken restaurant and you run out of chicken. Sounds like the setup to a bad joke, right? Well, it actually happened.
Yep, we're talking about the great KFC FCK crisis of 2018. Basically, KFC in the UK switched their delivery partner, and the new guys just couldn't handle it. The whole system collapsed. Hundreds of restaurants had to close their doors because they literally had no chicken to sell. It was a huge operational failure that immediately turned into a massive marketing crisis.
Now, credit where it's due, their FCK We're Sorry ad was a stroke of crisis management genius. But the lesson here is crystal clear. Your brilliant brand promise, it's finger-licking good, is completely worthless if your operations can't even get the chicken in the door. Alignment isn't just a nice idea. It is everything.
All right, enough stories. Now it's your turn. Time to pick up this new power tool and actually be the strategist. So here's your mission, should you choose to accept it. I want you to take this framework back to your own company. Pick one key resource. It could be anything. Your company's reputation, a specific piece of software, maybe your incredible customer service team, and then just run it through that VRIO checklist. Ask the questions and be honest. Does it really pass the test?
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Your job as a marketer isn't just about coming up with clever slogans and cool social media campaigns. It's about being a detective. It's about finding that hidden gem, that true VRIO strength inside your own company and building your entire strategy around it. So go on, go find that superpower and unleash it.